originally upstate New York, but I live now here in California for 30 years.
What's your concern about the way the vote is going, the way the media's been covering up for it?
Well, the way the vote is going is completely illegitimate. In my, from what I've seen, the amount of fraud and the Dominion computers, all of that needs to be cracked wide open because they stole the election. Bottom line, hook, line, and sinker, they took it. And, we're going to bed at night and Trump is winning, and we wake up the next morning and everything had flipped 100%. Once they get done with the forensics, the forensic information that they're going to pull from those computers is when I think that's when she said release the Kraken. With that information, I believe, is what's going to take them down. It's a mythological beast. All right, so a mythological beast that lives in the deep. It would come up and it would just devour ships in one bite. Just take them out. So hopefully that's what's going to happen.
How can this happen when everywhere you look within the media and even administration officials are claiming that the tally has been completely integrous?
Yeah, baby. Yeah, see, that's the lies. Those are the lies, and that's, they're all on the same page. It's almost like they get a script at the beginning of the day, because you hear them repeating the same things from different newscaster to newscaster. It's like the same standard lines, and you start putting that stuff together. And
do you think they are getting it from some sole source?
They're getting it fed. They're getting something fed from somewhere.
From the DNC?
DNC probably. That whatever the political operatives are, the media has just become an arm of the DNC anymore. Any of the big media spin, including Fox now, unfortunately Fox now is.
What's happening at Fox?
They're on the bandwagon now too, apparently. When they called Arizona for Biden before the votes were counted, it's insanity.
When mention of election fraud comes up, all the reporters now seem to preface it with baseless, unproven, unsubstantiated, as if they're making that judgment. Or where does that judgment come from, and how does it get into it? So it's supposedly impartial news report.
They all have to be on the same page, and that's what they're trying to just force this to happen. They're trying to snowball it and suppress any sort of dissent. If you go to Google and you look up Dominion, and then you go to DuckDuckGo and you look up Dominion, you get two completely different set of information. Google says no evidence, no fraud. You go to DuckDuckGo and it says fraud and all the evidence of the fraud. So it depends on where you get your information. So,
do you believe that the Biden administration will enforce any kind of restrictions or accountability on the search engines or social media?
Biden is such a crook. Come on, Biden will do what's best for Biden. Biden will do what's best for China. Biden will do what's best to put the most money in his family's pockets. It's nothing about the American people. So,
what influence does the Communist Party of China have in this administration?
Oh, they're huge. They're like in bed together. There's the globalists, right, who are the Democratic Party, and the globalists and they're all in bed together. Whereas Trump is a nationalist. It's about America. It's not about what money he can put in his pocket. It's about what you can do for the American people. Biden is about what you can do, put the money in his pocket. So, anyway, I hope that helps.